Good morning, T Subs and T Squad. Now, listen, the reason why I'm having my face is because I know I told y'all last night that y'all was gonna get this review last night. That's why I had ended the live, like I did last night on the main channel because the plan was to come up here on the second channel and give y'all the review for Love and Marriage Detroit. And y'all, I'm confused. I'll be real with y'all. I'm confused. I'm confused about a lot of things dealing with these people, dealing with this show. I'm confused about all of this beef that none of them can seem to get over at this point. Like, it's just so much that's going on, and we only 5 episodes in, maybe 6 at this point. And it's just all of these big opinions and all of this foolishness that's going on. And I'm confused about all of it. So I ain't even taking no notes. It came on about 3 times last night. I had to watch it twice just so that I could see what I can actually give y'all, and I still don't have anything. Um, so I'm gonna just talk about what I want to damn talk about, and however the boat flowed, the boat flowed. Um, all the way, even on down to the end. Let me get that on out the way. Kobe, Christina, either y'all was never really friends, or this whole thing between y'all is just fake, phony, and fugazi, and y'all just need some type of drama. Now I'm all down for the drama so long as the drama makes sense. What y'all got going on don't make no sense. So because y'all had a miscommunication with this Harper lady. I don't know who the hell she is. So because y'all had this miscommunication with this Harper lady, I think her name was Jillian. It caused all of this. Like Kobe. Now Kobe, I was with you in the prior episode when it came down to Christina because I did feel like Christina could have definitely picked up the phone. Y'all could have had this conversation and it could have been over with. Y'all could have had a better understanding and it wouldn't have been such a big deal. I was on your side with all of that. But then you came in and you was just so fired up about she don't want to pick up the phone to call me, but yet she want to meet up. And then come to find out that ain't even what your issue was. Your issue was the fact that she called and talked to Russell and tried to tell Russell about some beef or whatever the hell it was that she was calling him about, dealing with Anthony and all of the rest of this stuff. Now, I was with you when you said, well, if you could call. See, I'm confused. I'm really confused because I was on Kobe's side. But it got to a point like you came in on 10. And Christina whole thing was, well, instead of calling her on the phone, I just talked to her face to face. I didn't really understand why you had such an issue with that. You made it such a big deal about how you're so busy and you don't have time. Girl, please, you got one damn child who's 18 months. Like you ain't that damn busy, all right? Because one child, and I really don't know what the hell you do for a living other than being an influencer, which is basically what I do. You sit and you talk on your YouTube all day, or your Facebook, or your Instagram, or maybe you promote something, or people want you to wear this or wear that, and you decide to do. Girl, that don't take nothing. All right, you ain't took that much of out of your busy day to sit down and have this damn talk. My thing about it is, if y'all were really friends like that, you would rather want to sit and talk face to face. That's how I feel. Honestly, I would much rather sit and talk face to face versus sitting and talking on a damn phone. What difference did it make? At least she's talking. Like y'all, I felt like y'all could have had a decent dialogue and got some understanding, but you just wanted to be mad. Then you started giving all of these idle threats. Don't call if you call my husband again, what's gonna happen, Kobe? Because you don't give me Pitbull in a skirt and Balenciagas. So I really want to know what's gonna happen. Girl, I'll call Russell. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Like that's what I mean. All of those idle threats was just unneeded, unnecessary, and unwarranted. And I ain't never thought that I was gonna be on Christina's side, but I was on Christina's side with that. Like, she was just as confused as I was. Like, all of that bad energy that you get, we didn't need it. And if you was gonna come with that, I don't even understand why you came. Because y'all really could have gotten over that situation. You could have said how you felt. She could have stated where she was coming from. Y'all could have met somewhere in the middle. Y'all could have hugged it out, apologized if needed to be, whatever the case may be, and y'all could have just ended that like that. It didn't have to be all of that that you gave, Kobe. It didn't. You gave way too much for my personal liking. Because what if Christina was really about that life and she really took that as a threat and said, well, oh, you can see me now? Then what? I ain't like that, Kobe. I'm gonna just be real. Because y'all really could have squashed that and just let it have been that. Moving on. Because I moving on. This whole ish between Brandon and his man Bunyan and Anthony, I'm over that too. What I don't understand is how can y'all sit over here and say that y'all been friends for over 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 some years, but you got one saying that he don't know where his money come from and he don't know what he do for a living, and then you got the other one running around here talking about some star factory has to produce one star. Ain't no tea, no shade, Brandon and your man Bunyan. I felt the same way because I was like, I mean, well, can anybody around there really vouch for the star factory like that? Like, cause I mean, I don't never really hear the people that you done talked about other than when he brought that up and you name dropped Big Sean, but then Johnny Bravo sat over there and he done got himself involved when he didn't even have to. That turned into a whole miscommunication between the two. And then out of all of that, y'all was able to sit in the prayer circle, sit in the prayer circle, pray, and then Anthony, Brandon, and his man Bunyan hugged it out. Now they fine with each other. I, my name is confusion. I'm very confused about all of this. And then the Thompsons. And I know a lot of people don't like Anthony. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I see it for Anthony. I'm gonna just be real. I see it for Anthony. I don't know why I see it for Anthony, but I see it for Anthony. I do. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I do. Um, and I like Dr. Latoya too. I think she's a sweet person. But I do feel like y'all are allowing what the Harrises and the Smiths are going through. Like y'all keep trying to say, well, not y'all. Latoya, Dr. Latoya keep trying to say she's not taking sides, but nah, I think you kinda are. And I think you kinda have took a side. And that didn't get that either. Because it's like I said, what happened between them has nothing to do with the Thompsons. Y'all should have felt no type of way about it at all. It has nothing to do with y'all. Nothing was done to y'all. I mean, it's okay to be disappointed. That I understand. But for Anthony to be running around here saying, well, because of what you got going on with Russell, I just don't trust you, and da 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 da. Like, it didn't make none of it makes sense. I'm just going to be real. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. That's why I didn't take no notes because I didn't care to take no notes because I just didn't understand none of it. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Kobe, Russell, and this whole thing with the gym. I mean, I was fine with him just doing divinity school. You want to add trying to get a gym on top of divinity school? Like, how are you going to have the time to run a brand new gym while still simultaneously being in divinity school? I'm trying to figure out how that works. I mean, you said God came to you in your dreams and told you that this was the way He had for your child. He gave you some grand illumination or some grand epiphany and and whatever. We gonna see. We gonna see if this was something that God really told you to do. It's gonna get done. So we gonna see. I ain't gonna poo poo it just yet. We gonna see because I don't mind and I don't mind a fan, handsome pastor or whatever. Because you know I had a couple anyway. Because this ain't got nothing to do with me and my backsliding days because it's Sunday. I don't know, y'all. This really got like I'm just talking at this point because I'm just confused about the whole damn show. I'm confused about the whole damn season. I'm confused about whether these people are really that close of friends and that. More so, particularly Kobe and Christina, and Anthony and Brandon and his man Bunyan. Like I'm just confused about it. And Kobe and Russell is just there. I'm gonna be honest. Kobe and Russell is just there. Now Russell is fun to look at, so I don't mind him being up there, and I like Kobe, so I don't mind her being up there either. But I mean, the makeshift uh uh the makeshift noonday Bible study that Russell held was cute. I say that. And I will say at least Brandon and his man Bunyan and Anthony was able to really sit and talk and I guess decide to let bygones be bygones. I mean I assume because all of them hugged it out and prayed it out and all of that before they left, which is usually what happens with the men. Men is able to like forgive and forgive each other and they could go back to watching the fights. You know, women, we see what's going on. Um, but that's for that. Am I missing something? Because I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think I pretty much got everything that I was gonna get out of this. So yeah, that's it. So all I ain't got no more to get. Y'all drop down the. I'ma stick with it because I need the second channel to do what the second channel needs to do. That's the only reason why I'm sticking with it. Cause I ain't even gonna hold y'all, child. Scotty done already said he done let it go. He done missed 3 weeks at this point, and I told him, ain't no sense in you coming back, friend. Ain't no sense because you gonna be just as confused about this episode as I am. So ain't even no need to come back. So we done lost Scotty. Uh, we done lost Color Me Paint. Um, that's two that I know of for sure. For sure, that's Ghost. So yeah. Mm-mm. I don't know, girl. Like I said, Russell is fun to look at. Johnny Bravo is fun to look at because he real handsome too. Um, Anthony is cool. I like Anthony. I do. I like Anthony. So he cool, and I don't care who feel the way about it. I like Anthony. Um, because he's like a straight male version of myself. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode, and yeah, I see y'all later. Bye.